Hello, and in this video about my Africa Twin, I thought to make a good but short video about the fuel consumption of this motorcycle. And I'm gonna show you the menu on the dashboard. And these are the numbers what the bike is telling me. They are not numbers that I've now specially driven to make this video, but this is one of the huge plus points of this bike, because the fuel consumption is exceptional. Big tank, small fuel consumption, very good range. I'm very happy about that. So as you can see, we have here 4 pages that we can scroll through. Now we are on our first page, and this is also as a trip A. And I can see the fuel tank is full, and after filling up with fuel, I reset all the numbers here. And after refueling, I've done 77 kilometers. It still shows me tank is full. Average consumption 4.2 liters per 100 kilometers. This is now highway driving, like 90-100 kilometers an hour, without panniers, only me, no passenger. Then when we move to the trip B, you can see that in this 2025 season I've done 5,626 kilometers with average consumption of 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers. And that includes over 3,000 kilometers trip through Sweden and Norway with loaded side panniers and full tail bag, of course, with me as a rider, no passenger. So over this 2025 season so far, the average fuel consumption of this bike is 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers. I've used 259.6 liters of fuel to do that many kilometers this season. So it is exceptionally good in my opinion. Most that I've gotten out of the tank of fuel on this bike was in Norway. I have to say that in Norway the speed limit is mostly 80 kilometers an hour. So it's a lower speed, you consume less, but it is, again, the bike is loaded with full panniers and the tail bag, and me with all my gear, plus a tank pack. And then I've done 603 kilometers with one tank of fuel, and I still had like 0.8 kilometers according to the trip meter in my tank. So I think it's very good for such a big bike. And that is also one of the benefits of this TCT gearbox, I think, because when you keep it in a drive, then it very quickly changes gear up to save fuel, because you keep the RPMs down. And it really makes a difference. I give you a comparison, and that is not like a shaming or showing badly the comparable bike by any means, but a friend of mine has a 1250 GS, and he did the same trip together with me, and it had 30 liter or 32 liter tank, I think 30 liter tank, and he always had to fill before I had to. I could do easily 100 kilometers more before I thought, okay, now I'd better fill. So over thousands of kilometers, it's gonna add up. So if you like traveling with a bike, it's gonna add up in fuel. So I think this will is one of the best positives of this motorcycle, that the fuel consumption is so low, and it's really great. You have no range anxiety or something like this. Like my previous bike on the NC750X had 14-liter tank, and I could do 300, maybe 350 kilometers. But if you drive 90 kilometers an hour, it's 3 hours, and then you have to look for. But with this, look for the petrol station. But with this bike, you can drive all day long, and then maybe end of the day or beginning of next day you go find a gas station. Or if you do only 300 kilometers a day, you can do 2 days almost without refueling. So it's very good, and one of the big pluses of this motorcycle. So this is what I wanted to show. These are the real numbers from the motorcycle itself. And as you can see, I've done 77 kilometers with this fuel already, and it shows me I still can do 543 kilometers. But keeping in mind, if the range drops to 50, then next number is 0. It doesn't give you like 45, 40 and so on. So if I take 50 kilometers off, so it will be 490 plus 77, so it's 560 kilometers you can do with this bike, no problem at all. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was useful information if somebody is thinking to buy this bike as a travel bike. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next videos.